Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
This is the beer that's going to get me kicked off YouTube. What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. What I have is a beer that I picked up from Halftime Beverage. I picked it up because there's a cat on the can, and this is called Out Stout, and it's by a brewery called Dyke Beer. And you heard me correctly, Dyke Beer. That's exactly what it says. It says that right there on the can. It's a cool can with a dog and a cat. Looks like they're going snowboarding. And I'm sure I'll get some sort of hate speech strike or something about this beer because of the name. But I can't do anything about the name, right? So this is, like I said, it says Out Stout. It's a 6% alcohol stout, handcrafted. On the side of the can here, it says, Dyke Beer is an extension of Dyke Bar Takeover, which was founded in New York City in 2017. We intend to keep creating new spaces for queer women and save current ones. Cheers. XO, Loretta, and Sarah. So it's a stout made for the LGBTQ community. Brewed and canned. This is really hard to read. Great South Bay Brewery, Bayshore, New York. So when you look at Untapped or whatever, it says the brewery name is Dyke Beer, but they call it a contract brewery out of Brooklyn, New York. So obviously they're just using, that's their name, but they're using this other brewery to brew all their beers. Kind of similar to the 12% Project. And there's something I want to read here from the website of the brewery. About Dyke Beer. Loretta Andro Chung and Sarah Hollenquist, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, are the brains and grassroots activists behind Dyke Beer. Both a product that honors and celebrates LGBTQIA plus spaces and history, and are event producers that host events throughout New York City like karaoke, Dyke cookouts, and self-defense classes. Dyke Beer needed to go above and beyond, from excellent label art to delicious taste to events, bars, stores, and catering experiences that are safe and fun for the Dyke and queer community. When the pandemic hit, we were no longer able to throw our monthly Dyke Bar Takeover events, so we shifted our thinking and came up with the idea of creating Dyke Beer. We felt that many of our lesbian bars didn't have a good craft beer and thought, what better time to create it than now? People could grab a Dyke Beer to go and bring home some solidarity with them. Dyke Beer says you exist and you are important. I guess that's their motto, their slogan, whatever. I just bought the can because it had a cat going snowboarding on it. As I was looking at their website, it seems like all of their beers have cats and dogs on them. So if this beer is good, I might be suckered into getting another beer from them just because of the label art. Don't know what else to say, but getting into it here. On Untapped, it gets 3.85 with only 82 check-ins. And there's nothing on Beer Advocate. Now, on Halftime Beverage, I paid $6.49. And that is going to explode all over my table. Yes, it is. Wow, I just made a mess out of that. That exploded big time. That was definitely a hard pour. I didn't expect the stout to be so fizzy and over the top and over carbonated like that. I figured it would pour out nice and mellow. There's no date on the bottom of the can, but again, since this is from Halftime Beverage, I would assume that these things are fresh. And that just exploded. That load went everywhere. Luckily, I had this kind of useless towel here from Doctors Without Borders. It's one of those free things they send you when they're trying to get you to donate money. Doesn't work great, but it's serviceable. Hopefully this beer is more than serviceable. And I'm already getting big chocolatey notes as I'm cleaning up this mess, as that head's dying down. Big chocolatey notes, big caramel. Yeah, like chocolate, caramel, a little bit of char. And it smells almost stickily sweet. Sweet chocolate, caramel, a little bit of char. See if I can pour some more in here. It's a brand new glass I just found. I did wash it out. moving some things around in the house. I found these 2 stout glasses I didn't even know I had. It's still in the box. It's crazy. But that is dark as dark can be. I can see a lot of carbonation on the sides there. Big giant bear paws worth of bear paws worth of head. And that's just fluffy, not dissipating very quickly. But that smell, I mean, that's just, like I said, chocolate, caramel, char, sweet. Well, I guess it's time to swallow it. Cheers. Medium bodied, a little bit of oiliness to it. Nice chocolatiness to it, like dark, bitter chocolate. A little bit of caramel almost. Some bitter kind of char almost. That's like kind of sticky in the mouth. That's kind of nice. I mean, it's chocolatey, a little bit of caramel, it's a bit of char, it's sticky in the mouth. It's not a heavy stout, but it's got enough body to it to make it proper. A little bit of viscousness to it. And that's a nice stout. I would actually give this a horns up. I'd like to try some more of your beers. If all your beers are like this, I'd definitely like to try some more of your beers. Get some cool can art. Always a sucker for cats on the can, like I said. And this is a good beer. I give it a horns up. I like this beer. And again, I bought it because the can art. I didn't care what it really was. It just had a cat on it, so I figured why not. But surprisingly, this was a good beer. Definitely an adventure trying this beer. And as always, embrace the adventure.